I got game, going insane, MVP, Hall of Fame, I smash straight, call me Dame, gonna get back, make it rain.
What's going on, Stin Nation? It's Stinsation, and we got a lot of basketball to unpack. Let's get in here. Alright, so the Nets played the Bucks today. It wasn't like game 3 where if the Bucks lost, then they would have to make history to come back. But being in a 3-1 deficit kind of sucks. So the Bucks actually came out with some desperation. In the first quarter, it was looking like the Bucks was going to get blown out of there, because when Blake hitting off the dribble threes, then you might as well just pack your bags for Brooklyn. You not about to win that game. But I actually like how the Bucks weathered that storm, because I guarantee you, if this was game 2, then they would get run over like grandma by that reindeer. Anyone remember that movie? But nah, Giannis, Middleton, and Tucker all had big second quarters. And I guess where the Nets kind of lost the game is when Kyrie went down. I hope that he's okay. But at the same time, this guy violated the Celtics logo, so I don't know if this the universe way of paying him back for being petty. But the Bucks were basically in control of the game for the whole second half. The Nets was going on their little mini runs and cutting the score to 10 points difference. But someone on the Bucks made a dagger, and Steve Nash emptied the bench and let some of those scrubs get some, playoff basketball on their resume. The whole Bucks starting lineup had a good game, but I got a feeling that it's going to be remembered as that PJ Tucker game. The guy made that money shot in the corner, and he played some good defense on Durant. And speaking of Durmicky, this game kind of exposed him. 9 for 25 for someone that's supposed to be the best player in the world? Nah, that's cap. Stop mentioning him in those conversations. Kawhi's better than him, LeBron's better than him, Luka's better than him, Curry's better than him. He went to Curry's team to get rings on. With Harden, the Nets are unstoppable because of his playmaking. That kind of showed in game 4 when the Nets couldn't generate open looks, and they just passed the ball to KD and told him to play hero ball, and he couldn't come through. And even without Harden, KD and Kyrie is the best Batman and Robin combination in the East, and they can get you to the finals. But when you only got Durant down, you in trouble, because this guy is only a scorer. That's the only way that he's impacting the game. But he's actually so good as a scorer. He might just be the best scorer all time, so he can get you a game all by himself. So game 5 is a legacy game. Without Harden, without Kyrie, I'm expecting a Durant 50 piece and a Nets win. But hey, remember, I called this. They wouldn't even be in this position if they just won game 3. At the game 3, everyone was like, oh, the Nets was missing all their shots and they didn't even have Harden, and the Bucks only won by 3. But I said that that gave the Bucks confidence. Hey, we could actually beat this Brooklyn team. And guess what? They played better in game 4. They played Milwaukee Bucks basketball. And since the Nets ain't put this team away in game 3, they gave him life. And that Kyrie injury, that might just decide the series right there. So it's what team can string together 2 wins in the next week. I like the Nets in 6 because they have the 2 best players in the series if Harden sees the court, but it ain't gonna be easy, man. I guess we talk about Suns Nuggets, but I ain't really got much to say about this game, because I kind of I just missed the whole game, because guys gotta get some rest, Looking at the highlights, it looked like the Suns were front running. They took a lead, and when Denver was trying to get close, trying to get a lead, they would always make a big shot to keep the lead, and they had the lead for the whole game. So they sweep Jokic, and I know that in history it's gonna look bad that an MVP got swept, especially since Jokic ain't really have the best series, But remember, when they had Murray, this Nuggets team was hot. They was looking like the team that was gonna make it out of the West, This team right here that they went into the playoffs with was just Jokic and a bunch of role players, and I'm surprised that they even made it past the Blazers, because that team was actually kind of stacked on offense. So I gave Jokic a pass. But for the Suns, I don't know, man. Everybody oh, give them credit. Chris Paul's such a leader, and Devin Booker's the next Kobe, and Monty Williams is such a good coach. But I just want to see him play a healthy team. That's all I'm waiting on to crown them. But alright, that's the recap. My name's Stinsation, and we're out of here. Peace.
Some way, some way, some way.